Yeah. Um, there'll be a few tricklers. All right, check. Cobra, how you doing?
Good. You brought me back.
Oh, that's right. You were gone. Where are you?
Traveling a lot.
Yeah.
All weddings. They're all over though.
Ooh.
I'm broke and I'm tired. And I'm done.
Good. Back home. I don't know. No. I mean, right now you are because you're standing right in front of it, but
Yeah, that's what. Oh,
yeah,
I see.
yeah,
Will that be all right?
yeah,
Because I can move.
yeah. Cobra, here, this for you.
Oh.
Beaky, come on,
Spoiled guys.
come on.
Oh.
This for you. This for you.
Hey, well, what
Okay,
about
you
me?
two. You can do it too. You can do it too. Good girl. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a slow roller. All right. Whoa. All right. Morning, everybody. What do you say? Child's pose sound all right today? Probably just as good as any place to get the ball rolling here. As the temperature outside starts to warm up, so will the internal temperature within each and every one of us. Tuesday morning, y'all. I'm glad you made it. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. Through your nose, let's take an inhale. And through your mouth, you go ahead and clear that out. How you doing? Once again, inhale through your nose. Pull that breath in deep. Exhale through your mouth. You just clear it all out. Once again, everybody, inhale. And exhale, empty out. Breathe in through your nose, nice and deep. And breathe out through your nose, nice and slow. Fantastic, y'all. Inhale. You know that we want to pull this breath all the way deep into the lower portions of our lungs. Lips stay sealed, and on your exhale, navel draws in, draws up. We enter the lower, the middle, the upper portions of your lungs. Very good. And now you just want to create a nice, smooth, meditative pace of inhales that are equal to and balanced with our exhales. Stay steady if you can with your breathing. As we get into the physical practice, we try to stay steady with our visual gaze or our drishti. And I always recommend that we try to approach the practice in a balanced and steady way, to where it's not too intense, to where we're overwhelming ourselves. But, you know, we came here for a reason, and it is good to push yourself a little bit. So finding that balance, everybody. Okay, breathe well. Honor what you're feeling always, right? I'm here as a basic guide, a basic flow, basic template. And then the rest is up to you to just give yourself what you need. Think of this like a smorgasbord of medicine. You probably wouldn't walk up into any full-on buffet or smorgasbord and just, you know, take 7 plates and fill all of them up with everything. You got to kind of pick and choose. So honor what you're feeling, make the practice healing. Of course, thank yourself for showing up here today. And keep that breath flowing no matter what. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull that breath in nice and deep. Exhale, you just keep it flowing, everybody. All right. From here on our inhale, let's make our way up to tabletop, all fours here. And then on your exhale, go right into your cat pose. So round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, and tilt your tailbone down. There we go. Now, inhale, reverse that, your cow pose. Stomach dips down, you look up, and you open across your heart, your collarbones. Exhale, round her down, push your breath out. Now, take about 3, 4, maybe even 5 more breaths here. Kind of going back and forth, giving yourself what you need, just getting that spinal mobility, some openness here. And if you want to take it a little bit further, you know, you could take it forward to your seal pose, where your chest comes through to your biceps, almost like your downward facing dog, but your toes come up off the ground, your toes will touch, and then you can press it back to child's pose. If you want to find a little bit more movement there. You could also kind of sway your hips a little bit back and forth and get a little side body stretch in there as well. Is this ground wet, dry enough for that? There's some mats on my front porch if you want to grab them. The house, you know where it is? Yeah, okay. And then after those couple on your own, what do you say we curl our toes, we lift our hips to the sky, and we take our very first downward facing dog of our day. A lot of us first downward facing dog for our week. Good. Now, see what you're at, where you're at with this downward facing dog. Right? You can take some movement here. If that feels good, if that sounds good. You can certainly remain still and just slowly let your body gradually melt and open. Hey, what are you doing there? Hey. Go. No. But breathe, everybody, breathe. Fingertips, you spread them wide. And try to grip into the mat with like the tips of your fingertips, but also the knuckles. See if you can press the middle of your palm flat to your mat. Good. And with that lift there, that pressing down, a little bend in your knees, lets you press your hips higher and back further. Yeah, keep that little bend in your knees. And then chin to your chest, look towards your knees and towards your thighs. Very good, y'all. Take another full breath in here. And a slow breath out here. Inhale, lift your heels, roll it forward, plank pose, high push-up position, shoulders over wrists. Draw your navel in and exhale, pull your hips right back to the sky for downward facing dog. Easy little flow. Inhale, heels lift, roll it forward, breathe it in. And then exhale, pull your hips back to the sky, downward face in. One more. Inhale, lift your heels, roll it forward. Shift forward a little bit more, and then slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Now, slide your hands back, untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet into your mat, and then lift your knees by engaging quadriceps, but the tops of the feet are still on your mat. And then lift your chest up a couple inches for cobra pose. Take a couple breaths. Again, pressing down the tops of your feet into your mat, lifting your knees, and using the muscles in your lower back to do the lift here. When we pick our feet up off the ground, our glutes usually take it over because they're just really strong muscles. And we want the lower back to do the work here. Take another inhale. Very good, y'all. Exhale, take it right back down. You could set your hands down and press a little bit. Just be gentle. Let's go 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Breathe in here. Shoulders back. Exhale, right back down. And then last one, y'all. Inhale, lift up. Breathe it in to that perfect degree. Exhale, take her right back down. Inhale, press back to hands and knees or straight to plank pose. You know, if you're feeling strong, you're feeling ambitious. Exhale, pull your hips back to the sky. Downward facing dog. Very good, everybody. Then inhale, look forward here. Bend your knees. End of your exhale, walk your feet up behind your wrists. So take them about hips width apart, top of your mat. Okay, bend your knees a lot. And if you're really not very flexible, that's okay. Bend them even more. But feet are parallel, hips width apart. Belly on thighs, knees on chest. Now drop your head down. And you could take ragdoll pose with pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow. Okay, you can sway your head out, your torso out a little bit back and forth, side to side. See what that feels like, okay? And if you need to back off at any point in this practice, take a break, for whatever reason, you know, it's just, maybe you got out of the gates a little bit too quick. Or maybe you're just pushing a little bit too much to maintain that deep diaphragm breathing. And we do want deep diaphragm breathing, in through your nose and out through your nose. That's the main focus here. But if we lose that, you can drop to your knees, you can take a break. Give yourself what you need. One more breath. Take an inhale. Very good. Doug. Exhale, release your hands all the way to the ground. Heel toe your feet back together in the center of your mat. And then with your head hanging low, vertebra by vertebra, let's roll up nice and slow. Good. As you come to standing, that same inhale will reach your hands high to the sky. Press down through your feet as much as you're reaching through your fingertips. Now, palms should be facing each other. You could even bring your pinkies in even a little bit more. So that's external rotation in your shoulders. That's the same thing we want to do in our downward facing dog. Reach up a little bit higher. Breathe in. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And on your exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Couple breaths here. Head back a little bit, so throat open. Biceps back with your ears. And your body is communicating to you right now through the medium of sensation. Let's listen to it. Let's learn from it. Let's honor that. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Inhale, come back to center. Switch it up. Grab right wrist with left hand. Exhale, lean to your left. Press your hips to the right. And this feels so good. You know, first thing in the morning. Getting that lateral flexion in your spine, and just, there's a movement, a shape we don't take in our normal everyday life. Make it feel good. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale, come on back up to center. Stretch really, really high. And on your exhale, fold. Put a little bend in your knees. Try to lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Let's do a couple half salutations. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Shoulder blade squeeze. You lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold and draw your navel in. Dive in deep. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. Grabbing that left wrist, y'all. Exhale, lean it to your right till it just feels like, ha, ha, ha. Inhale, come on back up and switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Inhale, back to center, reach. You could even lean it back a little bit if that feels good. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Once again, just fold on your exhale, dive in deep. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, rise. Before we add on, reach up, grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, lean it, take it down till your body says right there, no further, please stop. Good, back to center, reach. Switch it up. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach, press your hips to La Jolla. Inhale, come on back up, reach to the sky, lean it back and lift up and away. Ooh, exhale, fold all the way down. Little bend in your knees if you need, lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull out long through your chest, your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. That high push-up position, you're very familiar. First one here, I always drop to my knees. But you're welcome to drop to your chest or even skip this. Take an inhale, shift forward here. You got to shift forward, shoulders in front of wrist. Take the whole exhale to lower halfway down. Elbows go straight back, everybody. Good, now upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down. Try to feed your heart through your biceps. And then draw your navel in and exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, everybody. Ooh. Breathe really big. Really deep. Without having to try too hard, right? Again, finding that balance, everybody. Hips are high, head dropping down, that little bend in your knees, trying to press your chest gently back towards your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, knees bend, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Take your inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest out long. And then exhale, dive a little bit deeper into that forward fold. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. Grabbing your left wrist. Exhale, you know where to go. Lean it to that perfect degree. Inhale, come on back up. Reach up and switch it up. Exhale, lean it left. Press your hips right. Inhale, back to center. Stretch up, lean it back if that feels kind of good. Beautiful, y'all. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. Lower with control. Shoulders and hips move together. Inhale's the upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Shoulders back. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing, dog attack. Breathe well, everybody. Nice job. Keep pressing your hands down through your mat. Keep lifting your hips nice and high, head dropping down low. And as you know, that beautiful breath just continues to flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press back, look forward. Go for it, everybody. We got two more of these. Hop or float your feet between your hands. Inhale, flatten out your spine, pull out long. Exhale, dive into that simple yet very sweet, powerful stretch. Take it on up, y'all. Inhale, reach to the sky. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, lean it. Not too much and not too little. Inhale, come on back up and switch it up. Breathe it in. Exhale, lean it left. Press your hips right. Fantastic. Inhale, come back to center. Reach to the sky. Lean it back if you need. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, you lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop. If you're hopping back, you got to land with bent elbows. Lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Starting to feel really good. Tops of the feet down. Lift your knees and thighs if you can. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. And then breathe, y'all. 3 more deep breaths. 3 more deep breaths. 1 more of these flows on your own. Okay, breathe well. Make it your Tuesday morning moving meditation, right? It's not what we do, it's how we do what we do. So check it out. Here's what I'm seeing from your transition. You're going here. So you could drop to your knees, right? Okay? Elbows straight back. You got to shift forward. So if I go straight down, my elbows go out to the side. If I shift forward, then my elbows go straight back. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You get there. Drop to those knees. It's cool. A lot harder than it looks, right? At first. What's up? Oh yeah. Well, you've been gone for forever. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
I'm here for a neuroscience conference. So
Awesome.
I got my neuroscience.
Oh. Hey. Whew. Great job, everybody. Fantastic. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in really deep. And keep it flowing, everybody. From here, let's just keep moving at this slow meditative pace. Let's inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot. Spiral inward with your left thigh so that your hips remain level. This is what we call a closed hip posture. Keep driving into your hands. Drive up through your left heel. Try to breathe all the way into those left toes, everybody. That's how deep the breath is. Head still hanging low. Now, keep your left leg lifted. Take your next inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. In our exhale, lower all the way down to the ground, your right knee. And then extend your right arm forward. So right knee drops, right arm extends forward. Yep. Breathe, everybody. Now, remember that steadiness of your breath is really, really key. Deep and steady breath. Steadiness of your visual gaze, your drishti. You want to look straight down. It just makes sense that if your eyes are all over the place, then your mind will follow suit. Draw your navel up and in, engage your core. Lift your arm and leg higher, inhale. Try to stretch them a little bit longer. Spinal strengthening, lengthening, and traction. See where your left arm is? Let's keep it there. Or right arm, rather. See where your right arm is? Keep it there. Take an inhale. On your exhale, touch your left knee to your left elbow. Push your breath out. Make sure it's your left elbow. Inhale, extend it back, breathe it in. It has been a while, huh? Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Push your breath out. That's your right elbow, brother. Inhale, extend it back. See where your right arm is? Keep it right there. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. You got it. Almost. Extend it back, lift it up, breathe it in. And then just set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, lift your right knee. Send your left leg back up to three-legged dog. There you go. And then bend your left knee. Stack your hip. Scorpion tail that leg. Take a couple big circles there. Yeah. On what is warming up. It was a cool Tuesday morning. Probably get some snaps, some crackles, some pops out of that hip right there. Very good, everybody. We're here for another 3, 2. All right, let's take it back to three-legged dog. If you're flipped, left leg high to the sky. On your exhale, shift forward, pull your knee to your chest, and then step your left foot all the way through to your hands. Stack make sure it's a long stance, and your front knee, stack it directly above your ankle. Come high in the ball of your back right foot. Lift your heart up a little bit and just jet airplane your arms along your side body. So the back line of your body is long, strong, and diagonal. See if you can bring your back right heel so it's stacked directly above the ball of your foot. Uh-huh. And some of us, especially if we're kind of tall, might need a little bit longer of a stance, huh? And then a little tough with the dog there. You can just shove her off there. Squeeze your shoulder blades, ground into your feet. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage to thigh. Uh-huh. Inhale, take it on up and reach to the sky. Very good. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage thigh. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Long stance, everybody. Front left knee is moving towards 90 degrees, right? So that you need a long stance for that. If it doesn't quite get to 90 degrees, it's okay. We're not really about getting anywhere, right? We want to be a part of the process. Gaze out over your left fingertips, and then inhale. Can you straighten your arms a little bit more? Can you pull your hands away from each other a little bit more? Very good. On your exhale, stay here, but sink a little bit deeper. Really good, everybody. Nice, Andrea. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. In the alignment, we want right down the center of our mat here. Heel to arch alignment. Another full breath. Inhale. Exhale, now on your inhale, start to reach, and lean it forward. Side angle pose is your exhale. Forearm to thigh is cool. Right? There should be a pocket of space in between your left rib cage and thigh, so you are lifted here. We all look really, really good. Now, are you breathing? Deep diaphragm breaths, in through your nose and out through your nose. Now take your right hand and reach to the ocean. Whoa, pull that right side body long, y'all. Option for left hand up parallel. 5, just an option, y'all. 4, supreme core strength. 3, 2, stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand's gonna slide down the back of your right leg. Take a look at your front left knee. Keep it stacked, keep it pointing straight forward, and just give me 2 more breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Lift up and away. Breathe it in. Very good. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back, shift forward, and lower with control. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Vixen, come here. Vixen. Exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Really good, y'all. Let's inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Right leg high. Couple breaths here. Remember, we start closed hip, so that not pointing the toes, but flexing the foot. And you're going to spiral inward so much your right toes might actually point towards the left side of your mat. Very, very good. Keep your left leg, or right leg rather, lifted. Take your next inhale, shift forward to plank pose. On your exhale, drop your left knee to the ground and extend your left arm forward. All right, and if you need to bring the hand wider or foot wider, whatever you got to do to find some balance, some stability. But once you find that balance, work the posture a little bit. Right? You can lift your arm and leg up an inch higher. Yeah. See if you can stretch them so long that you feel the space you're creating in your spine and you feel all those muscles along your spine engaging. These are important muscles. See where your left arm is? Let's keep it there. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. 2 more, y'all. Inhale, extend it back, breathe it in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. 1 more. Nice, Steve. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Extend it back and lift it up as you breathe in here. And then just set your left hand down, curl your left toes under. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. Good. Now bend that knee, stack that hip, everybody. Couple big circles. If you want to flip it, you flip it. Right? Again, listening to that communication, listening to your body, giving yourself exactly what you need from this meditation here. Here for another 3, 2, all right. We're back to 3-legged dog. Inhale, send your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift it forward. Step your right foot all the way through to your hands. Stack that knee directly above your ankle. Long stance, everybody. Sink your hips low. See if you can press the back of your left knee towards the sky. Lift your heart up a little bit. Jet airplane those arms. And breathe well. Your heel presses and your head reaches. So you're working those 2 points away from each other. Shoulder blades, squeezing. Right? Keeping your torso buoyant and staying broad across your collarbones. Feel your feet. These are your anchors. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage style. Move with that breath, y'all. Inhale, come up, hands to the sky. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage style. Inhale, rise up, crescent, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, go forward, open up, warrior two. Now remember, right down the center of your mat. Right down the center of your mat. Sink deep. Your back left toes could angle forward slightly, a little bit. And the front right knee bent deeply. Right, long stance, everybody. And then inhale, stretch your arms a little bit. Try to get a little bit taller. Breathe in really big. Stay here, exhale, sink down a little bit deeper, but have equal and balanced action in both of your legs. So if you feel a lot more weight and engagement in your front right leg, chances are you're leaning forward. Lean back so the shoulders are stacked right above your hips here. Another full breath, drink it up, inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach, reach, reach and extend. Aussie, kick, kick, kick. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Hey. Come on. Come here. Vixen was sniffing something down there earlier. Hey. Wherever you're at, everybody, I want you to feel your feet, feel those anchors, and ground into them so much that you're just unmovable. Really solid and steady. Left hand towards the ocean. Palm facing down. Again, there's that rotation you want in your downward facing dog. Breathe well. Option for right hand up parallel. 5, 4. Very good, everybody. 3, 2. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. Take a look once again at your front right knee. Are those right toes pointing straight forward, brother? Is that knee stacked? Is that knee pointing straight forward? One more. Lift up and away. Breathe in big, everybody. Beautiful. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower slow. Inhales that upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, bend your knees. Press your hips back. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest out long and lengthen. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your, he gonna say hi now? Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands to the sky. Good. Now, if you can, toes, heels, and knees are squeezing. What we're gonna do is called Kapalbhati breathing to try to build that internal heat. So what that is we take a breath and then we exhale through our nose. It's a, so exhale everything out, take an inhale here through your nose and begin that. It's a, out through your nose though. Navel, I should see your belly button snapping in. Very good. Sink low. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a big, beautiful breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Great job, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. You look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. Shift forward and lower halfway down. Now, the flow we go through will be slightly different from what we just did. Slightly. Upward facing dog, heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your left leg, breather on up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, push your breath out, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Straight away, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, open wide, warrior two. Good. Exhale, extend side angle pose here. Try to create some length, some sensation. Stay low. Big, beautiful breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good, y'all. Exhale, windmill down. Step your left foot back, shift forward, and lower with control. Easy there, Wally. Come on, buddy. Upward facing dog, heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Simple flow. Breathe your right leg, send her up high. Exhale, right elbow, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step that foot through heel, ball, toe, back foot flat. Inhale, open wide, second warrior. Exhale, extend, side angle pose. Look for that length, everybody. Very good. Stay low. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Breathe it in. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Move through slow. Just a leisurely Tuesday morning flow. Upward facing. Remember, you got to shift forward on that transition. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Press your hips back. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or hop feet between hands. Nice work. Inhale halfway, chest pulls out long, breathe it in. Exhale, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest high. Take a big inhale here, stay here. That same breathing. Exhale, go for it. Draw your navel up and in. Feel that core engagement and feel that internal thermometer just starting to go up little by little. 5, 4, 3. See that belly button snapping in, everybody. 2. One more big breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on it. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, plant your palms, walk or float your feet. Lower with control. Upward facing, feed your heart through. Hey, get out of here. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, breathe your left leg, send her up high now. Woo, exhale, left elbow, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep it all the way through. Spin your back foot flat. You know the flow, y'all. Take it from here. Breathe. That deep diaphragm breathing, using the full capacity of your lungs, is so important, so beneficial, so healthy. And then you got right side on your own. Right knee to right elbow first. Nice work, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, hips pressed back, look forward. Join us when you're ready, no rush. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Halfway lift, pull your chest out long to lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back towards the street. Flex your foot, spiral inward with your left thigh. Bend your right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. Good. And then take your right hand and start to reach towards the ocean. You can keep your left hand where it is. If you got a water bottle or a block, you could take it to that. That'll help out. Or you could take your left hand up along your left side body. So your right hand will be reaching forward, your left hand will be reaching back. Very good, everybody. Breathe in for 5. Steady gaze. 4. Steady everything. 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, set her down. Forward fold. We're just going to switch that up. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back towards the street. Inward rotation, y'all. Closed hip. Bend your left knee a little bit. Find your halfway lift. And then left arm starts to reach forward. You pick your poison where you want with that right arm. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. 5. 4. Excellent, everybody. 3. 2. One more big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, set her downward fold, to that fold. And then separate your feet hips width apart. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers for Padangusthasana. Take an inhale, look up, pull your chest out long and lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Pull with your arms. Your elbows are going to bow out to the sides. Head is dropping down. Again, a lot of communication here. Your lower back, your hamstrings, they're all talking to you through sensation. Let's listen to that. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Release that. Heel toe your feet back together, the center of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high to the sky. Toes, heels, and knees all the way together. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center, and then rotate to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Breathe. Breathe deep. Try to squeeze your thighs. Your head reaches out and your hips pull back on your inhale. And then remember, navel in as you use that leverage and twist. For 5. Balancing transition in 4. To that rotated crescent in 3. 2. Now start to look down. Slowly shift your weight into your left foot. Even slower still, pick your right foot up and step it all the way back. If you need to make that in a couple separate moves, that's cool. If you need to drop your back right knee to the ground, that's cool. Step that foot back, brother. But then, ground down. Make sure you're steady because we want to do some work in this posture. Heel presses back, head reaches out. Once again, navel in as you use that leverage. We're going 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last one. Take an inhale. Can you twist just a little bit more? Beautiful. Exhale. Release to runner's lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat. You could drop that back right knee if you need. Take an inhale. Straighten your arms. Chest and spine pulls out long. And then exhale. Start to bend your elbows. Start to come down towards your forearms. Now, couple different options here. If you want a quadricep stretch, actually stay up and you'll bend your back right knee, circle your left hand back and clasp that foot. Or again, you could just drop her down onto your forearms to get into that front left hip. You can do a combination of the two by grabbing the foot and then dropping down to your right forearm. Either way, that's steady, steady breathing. Very, very alive here. You're doing phenomenal. If you're on your forearms, you could just start to come up. You have that back quadricep. We're going to gently release that foot down. Look forward and then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Squat down deep from Malasana, your frog pose, your yogi squat. Try to bring your feet flat to your mat. So a lot of us are going to have to bring our feet wider. And then try to straighten your spine. So we'll have to press our heart forward. Slight tuck of your chin to your chest. You can breathe. And once again, thank yourself for being here. Right? It's a slow rolling meditation on a Tuesday morning, but you're still winning the morning, so you can go on and win the day. Interlace your fingers and press your palms upwards so that your biceps are by your ears. Your spine is straight. Chest is lifted. Let's come to standing in 5, 4. Very good, y'all. 3, 2, come all the way up. And then we're coming right back down in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands are back to heart. Take one more big, beautiful breath in here. Whoo, exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs, heel to your feet. Back into touch. Take an inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull your chest out long and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, lean forward, twist to your right. Taking a couple breaths, doing some work here. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we twist, we deepen. 5. And then that slow transition in 4. Fantastic, y'all. 3, 2, look down, shift your weight into your right foot. Slowly, everybody, left foot picks up and steps all the way back. Man, they just don't quit. Everybody, every single. Heel presses, head reaches, inhale. Navel draws in. Really good, y'all. You could fly those arms wide. You could drop a knee to the ground. We got 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Vixen. Okay. Exhale it out. 1 more. Take an inhale. Ah, beautiful, everybody. Exhale, release to runner's lunge. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe that foot to the front, right corner of your mat. Again, if you want this quadricep stretch, start from here. You'll bend your back. You could drop the back knee if you need. You could circle your right hand back and clasp that left foot if you want that quadricep stretch. Or just start to bend your elbows and start to come down to your forearms. Again, you can do that combination of the two. Breathe. All right. If you have that quadricep, we'll gently release that. Start to press your arms straight, come back up. This time, curl your left toes under, pick your back left knee up off the ground, and then walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. Good. We're gonna take this. Start with your hands out in front of you a little bit. Almost like, they're on the ground, almost like a wide-legged down dog. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, fold down deep. Gently start to press your heart back towards that back edge of your mat. You all right, buddy? And then walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders, find a halfway lift. And then turn your hands around. And on your exhale, walk your hands back through your legs towards that back edge of your mat. And use that little bit of leverage you got, a little bit of traction you have on the ground to just gently pull your heart back through a little bit more. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Hands back underneath your shoulders. Inhale, pull your chest out long, that halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat. Drop your back left knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. You want to pull that heel in towards your body, right, to close the knee joint. If this is too much on your knees or your ankles, you can lay on your back, take it there. Otherwise, walk your hands out, drop your head down. And continue to focus on that deep diaphragm breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. For most of us, for the rest of our day, the breathing will be a lot shorter, choppy-ish, just using the upper portions of our lungs. You want to be able to use efficiently the full capacity. It matters you showed up to your mat. Nikki, come here. Boogie. Yeah, come here. Come on. Go get her. All right, everybody, walk your hands back out of this one, plant your palms. We'll just step it right back to downward facing dog for a moment here to get some blood flow back into that right leg. So if you want to shake it out, kind of donkey kick it out, go for it. And take an inhale. On our exhale, we'll just step our left foot between the hands. Just step your left foot. Drop your back right knee. Half pigeon pose. Take it across. One side's going to be different from the other. Just how it is. Walk your hands out. Drop your head down when you're ready. And keep that beautiful breath, y'all. Hey, you're coming back. You're coming back. Yeah. Well, he's got this top one open, but up top.
Oh,
He's a nice guy too. He's a Chiefs fan. Chiefs fan. He's a nice guy, but he's a Chiefs fan. You know how they are with their dogs. I forget where he lives. I thought Claremont, but I'm not sure. Good, everybody. One more downward facing dog. Last one of our day. Hips high. Head dropping down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take an inhale here. On our exhale, let's drop to our knees and come to standing on your knees for Ustrasana, camel pose. Take your hands to the back of your hips, thumb space out, fingers space down. Keep your hips just like they are now, stacked above your ankles, then lengthen up, breathe it in. Start to lean back. Beautiful, y'all. If you'd like to take your right hand to your right heel, left to left, you can do that. And even if you want to curl your toes under to lift your heels, make that easier, you can do that. But hips keep pressing forward. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades and lift out of your heart. And there's a chance that this becomes pretty uncomfortable. That's okay. That's a good thing. We want to be able to breathe through the discomfort, find comfort amongst the discomfort. 5, 4. Very good, everybody. Last 3. 2, if your hands are on your heels, let's take them back to our hips. Come all the way back up. And then come to seated. Swing your legs around in front of you. Sit all the way down. As you take your legs out in front, work the flesh out from your seat. Feel free to bend your knees. Root into your sit bones. Take the whole inhale to reach up high. And then take that whole exhale to fold all the way down. You see? You've been hopping around all class. You could have just stayed over here. What are you doing? Don't bite me. Don't bite me. One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take it back up. Roll easily onto your back where you've got happy baby pose. And then perhaps a spinal twist to finish out. Twist and hit both sides evenly. And the only way to finish out a nice leisurely Tuesday morning flow here is to take our legs back to center, pull our knees in one more time. And let her all go. Legs will fall out, toes will fall open. The only way to finish out this leisurely Tuesday morning flow is with a sweet Shavasana. Lay back, close your eyes, take an inhale here through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale it out. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release, let her go. Few moments here. Just to bask in this sense of balance, bask in this peace. A state that is our natural state. And I'll guide us out in just a few here. Shavasana. Good, everybody. That sun feels really, really good this morning. Good, just start to breathe in lightly, easily. Perhaps wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. If you like to roll on your side, you can do that. And an option as well to make your way to seated. Just an option. At the end of our practice, we take a moment to acknowledge our effort, our commitment to giving ourselves this gift, right? We've won the morning now by showing up to our mat. We can go on and win the day. Thank yourself for being here. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through, everybody. So good to be here with you. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. You know, we started these classes 15 years ago to share the practice, to make it accessible. You can get it in a studio, but it costs you 30 bucks a pop. So thank you for honoring that system. I appreciate you, and I hope you get value out of your time here. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Hey. Those dogs. Great job, everybody. Mellow Tuesday morning meditative flow for you. I hope you feel good. Again, I hope you get value out of your time here, your commitment. The Venmo QR codes are on the back of the benches. There's the cash bin right across the street on my porch. Let me know if you have feedback, any comments. And we'll see you all on Thursday. We were live on YouTube today, as we almost always are. So Namaste Yoga on YouTube. Check that out. Hey.